Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here. Mueller Russia witch hunt already financed through September. I mentioned this earlier. No, they're coming to a close on his Russian collusion, but now the new one is obstruction of justice, which will probably last another 2 years. And our next reporter will be the Pelosi Scam. Far left speaker knows dirty cop Mueller and skunk Weissman are not going to give Trump a pass. And after that, if we get to it, war on conservatives. Facebook bans Zero Hedge for violating community standards. But first we start with the Mueller Russia witch hunt already financed through September. Robert Mueller and the team of Hillary Obama donors assembled to investigate President Trump and his associates for the crime of defeating Hillary Clinton in 2016 are already funded through September, according to 3 officials. That's what the deep state does. Reuters reported that the funding of Mueller's team was not addressed in the budget request issued by the White House and DOJ Monday because the special counsel is financed by the U.S. Treasury. The special counsel is funded by the Independent Counsel Appropriation, permanent indefinite appropriation established in the department's 1988 Appropriations Act, a Justice Department spokesman said. According to reports, Mueller is winding down his unconstitutional Trump-Russia witch hunt and ready to release the final report to Attorney General Bill Barr. However, there is evidence to the contrary. Beryl Howell, the Obama-appointed federal judge of the D.C. District Court who oversees Mueller's grand jury, issued the 23-person jury a 6-month extension in January, indicating Mueller's inquisition is far from over. Oh, there'll probably be another extension after that. Don't worry. Mueller's witch hunt, which began in May of 2017, just days after, and in response to President Trump exercised his constitutional authority to fire James Comey as FBI director, has cost taxpayers over $30 million. Mueller has returned several indictments on process crimes. However, there is zero evidence Trump conspired with Russia during the 2016 election. And again, this is God's will. And it's God's will that William Barr has come on and Donald Trump hired him, that he would have his kids indicted. Yes, the Trump kids and grandkids indicted. Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner, and both sons, that is, Donald Trump Jr. and I forgot the other boy, the other son. But anyway, according to the special counsel rules, Robert Mueller has to submit a confidential report to the Attorney General. The rules do not require the Attorney General to share the report with the Congress or even make it public. But the Democrats announced they will fight like hell to get their hands on the report, even if it means using subpoena power. Democrats are gearing up to subpoena Mueller's report if Attorney General Bill Barr refuses to release the report to the public so they can selectively leak the contents to their stenographers and the fake news media. Democrats also fear that the Mueller's report will be anticlimactic, which was why both the House Intel panel and House Judiciary panel just launched additional Trump-Russia investigations so they can continue to harass President Trump. The deep state attempted a coup against Donald Trump. It's time to jail the coup plotters. It's long past due, isn't it? The Pelosi Scam. Far left speaker knows dirty cop Mueller and skunk Weissman are not going to give Trump a pass. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi of California came out against impeaching President Trump in an interview on Monday. I don't think we should go down that path because it divides the country, Pelosi said in an interview published Monday in the WAPO. Unless there's something so compelling and overwhelming and bipartisan, Pelosi said, adding, he's just not worth it. This isn't the first time Nancy Pelosi, who is the third in the line of succession to be a president, admitted Trump has committed no crimes. Folks, let me just tell you, I've told you over and over again, no one's gonna impeach or kill Trump. He will go when God says he is to leave out of the Oval Office. It is God's will. But can we really believe Speaker Pelosi? Special Counsel Robert Mueller has given no indication that he intends to release an honest report. And there's good reason, because he doesn't have no proof. And if he have no proof, why would I want to release any truth on Donald Trump? Exactly. Don't release it. Continue the investigation, just merge into something else. And then make sure you leak all the lies out about the investigation throughout the mainstream media to keep brainwashing people so they will vote against Donald Trump. That's the whole par for the course plan and narrative. Mueller stacked the special counsel full of highly partisan and conflicted Democrats. Mueller's top attorney, Andrew Weissmann, attended Hillary Clinton's victory party on election night. We also know more than 100 times the FBI, DOJ, and or Mueller gang deviated from standard practice or committed crimes in effort to exonerate Hillary and indict Trump. Author and attorney Sidney Powell spoke about the much-anticipated report during her interview on the Mark Levin show on Fox News. Sidney Powell is an expert of Department of Justice corruption and has followed the career of Democrat hatchman Andrew Weissmann, who has destroyed thousands of lives during his career as a federal prosecutor, only to see his cases overturned years later by Superior Court rulings, which doesn't fix anything after their lives are destroyed and they're bankrupt. Sidney Powell wrote License to Lie, exposing corruption in the Department of Justice after seeing a core group of federal prosecutors break all the rules, make up crimes, hide evidence, and innocent people to prison in the Enron case. Sidney warned that the report, which will likely be authored by Andrew Weissmann, will destroy Trump. That is the goal, and that is why the Democrats are looking forward to its release. On Monday, Speaker Pelosi suggested she would not seek impeachment proceedings against President Trump. She's going to seek them eventually, but not now because there's no proof. They're waiting for enough proof. Okay? And when she does seek them, she will fail again, unless it's God's will. Pelosi's statement infuriated her unhinged colleagues, I bet. But can we really trust Robert Mueller or Andrew Weissmann or Speaker Pelosi? Don't count on it. Pelosi's statement was most likely a ploy to the American public to make it sound like she cannot push impeachment unless the Mueller report includes devastating charges against President Trump and his administration. Very true. Pelosi knows what the report is going to say, and she is plotting to remove President Trump. Very true. It's all the Democrats care about. It's the only plank of their platform that matters. Well, we're going to go to Bible reading, and we'll continue with that other story in the next video. And speak unto him, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Behold, the man whose name is the branch. And he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of the Lord. Now, I've already done a little understanding of this. This building of the temple of the Lord is Jesus is the branch, and he's going to build his own temple. No man builds his temple. The third temple is for the Antichrist. Let's get this straight. It hasn't been built yet. Cyrus will make a decree to build that third temple, just like he did. He built the third temple of God for the children of Israel in the Old Testament. But this one's going to be for the people of God, but they're blinded. Those are the Jews in Israel. In Jerusalem is going to be this third temple. And they're begging for it right now. They got it on their shekel. Cyrus on one side with Trump overlaying his face, and then on the other side is the third temple. Easy to find out on Google or any other search engine. So, even he shall build the temple of the Lord. This is the temple that God reigns in for 1,000 years on earth. And he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne. And the council of peace shall be between them both. And the crowns shall be to Helam, and Tobijah, and to Jediah, and to Hen the son of Zephaniah, for a memorial in the temple of the Lord. And they that are far off shall come and build in the temple of the Lord, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto you. And this shall come to pass, if ye will diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God. Thank you.
Let me be serious with you. I would rather that you donate to my ministry directly.
I cannot survive financially to keep this ministry and news service going without your help. And we all know their plans to shut me down again. But many of you would like to receive a gift or product as a token of my appreciation. And I don't blame you. Isn't it about time Uncle Sam started paying you instead of you paying him? It is about time. The federal government pays you your rent check. The government rents out thousands of buildings instead of buying them every year. This is all funded by the current $11.1 billion building fund in our budget. Get your free federal rent check today. Sign up with the Federal Millionaire information here down below. Become a shareholder to receive federal rent checks for life by making a one-time investment as a shareholder. An IRS ruling declares this to be totally legal. This is no joke, no scam, and been for many years. The longer your name is on the distribution list, the larger your federal rent check grows. As inflation rises along with real estate, the government pays you more every year. Starting out as little as $1,800 a month would be your rent check. Wouldn't that be nice to receive every month a rent check like that? The federal government continues to raise your income as inflation rises. This puts an end to retiring with a fixed income that leaves you going broke as you get older. This will put a major dent in those people who hate their home taxes going up every year, wouldn't it? And folks, the price for this valuable information will cost you only $39 a year or $79 for a 2-year membership. Sign up today.